Hello and welcome to Bargain and Subscription Gaming. My name is Rich and we're playing more Tales of Arise. Now, last time before or after I quit, we saw, or before we saw this music video after the, Dolheims, and I'm afraid this is only the beginning. It kind of looked like a title sequence. When I booted up the game this time, that video that played is the new title sequence. It makes me feel like we may have just especially Dolheim saying this is only the beginning, the classic JRPG thing of oh, now we're just getting started. We're going to have to start all over and play some more sort of thing. Is this where a throne was? It is. Stuff in these areas I'm kind of curious about now. Oh, these just lead right back to where... Oh no. Okay, there's Xian over there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Okay, we got Xian.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance.
Running.
I need something to eat. Hey, Xion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand. Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just...
Just break your heart.
It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
They could probably fast travel wherever they want me, but I don't know if we're supposed to grab everyone along the way.
We're so high up. Guess I misread the landing.
Peasants. She wears short shorts. Little chapel-like thing out in front. Oh, we found Goldie.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final master core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was... different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern
She
says,
says,
over.
as you see it,
You can say
sitting
that
on his
again.
bank.
We have
back.
more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
Good.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him.
All right, then.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your...
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the...
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding.
Oh, right. So you have your rations, and it's enough food. But there's...
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that.
Do your rations taste...
I don't know.
What's that supposed to...
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they...
Wait. If you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait. Back up. Are others doing this?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might... The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so...
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex.
Oh, you get some points. Oh, it takes a lot. Just go with the expensive one. Nice. Our man law. Nice, nice, nice. I think I got a new skill for art for our man here. Let's see. Thought. Thought I got a new one with him. Didn't I? Rending edge. Rending edge, okay. Let's see, here they are. Alright. Here. Try that.
That was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about.
Another one? Oh my god.
Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Can we actually get all of them? No, can we actually travel to... Oh, there is something there. We can't travel to the All Forest. But it says there is our side missions here. Alright. Let's go pick those up.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
She wants help.
Well,
These little zoodles. Yep. The people who could see them up close, I bet they start feeling better a lot faster.
yeah.
I mean, I guess they're pretty cute for zoodles. We'll give you that. And alright, the way they stare at you with those beady eyes, those little fangs, truth or anything, I love everything about them.
No way.
You're crazy. Those things are scary as hell. They never shop, and they like to throw that dirty stuff at you.
Huh?
It's part of the charm. I cook them forever. Never get tired of it. What I actually want to ask is, could you defeat a handful of them outside of town and bring them back here for me, pretty please?
Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
The heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe so. Socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
And I've been muted, though. Great. I was really scared. Really, really scared.
Well...
What's wrong? Why are you so afraid? I heard all sorts of strange noises like crackle, roar, splish, splash, howl, whoosh, and boom, bump outside of town, and you left the town and never go wandering out, which is not safe, you hear me? Easier now, kid. You probably spotted Zool. Do you see anything when it made the crackle and the roar sound? It's red, crackling and roaring. Red, oh. I get it. Must mean you saw fire come out of it. Fire, of course, so that would mean the splashing sound is water, the howling sound, and the booming sound.
Hey!
Why, it's gotta be me. You're always loud and booming. You're dropping lightning in me. Me when you're getting mad. Well, the kid wouldn't know anything about that. Boom, boom. You're a boom, boom lady. See what I mean? You give me grease, you know. I see you two have quite enough teasing me that it's dangerous to go on this. You make scary thing go away, lady? We'll see what we can do.
Got it.
Got it. All right. You think he was alive in Martian, whatever it is? Sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Go get him, Barky Boy. Is your nickname for me or something? Master of Nature. Alrighty. Yes. Alright. Master of Nature. I'll get it for you. Hold on a sec. Alright, let's travel to the marshlands.
We should be able to cook here.
Ooh. My goodness, look at this big list, you know.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Rest, just because I want the food bonus.
I think I'll read my book a little more.
Horse sashimi. It's like a pork bun.
Hey, that...
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. It was a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
We are, but I think we're going to save here and then we'll do the quest next time. Oh, wrong thing. Because, like, it's been a half hour and I know it didn't really get anything done. It was mostly just collecting up stuff and progressing the story. But, you know, it eats up a lot of time doing this stuff in these JRPGs. It's just like there's so many cutscenes and so much time spent furthering the story and listening to the drama of it. I really enjoy this. I'm afraid it's going to be longer than I can finish with the time I have left before it leaves PS Plus. I'm going to have to put it on my wish list to buy it when it's on sale because I do want to finish this at some point. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see more of Tales of Arise, let me know in the comments. If there's other games on Game Pass or PS Premium, games are free to play, games on sale you're interested in, you can write that down in the comments as well. I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. And see you guys all next time.